Dutchman's grape. But they'll typically fly around and capture their prey. Now, David, can you see the bristles on their legs?
Yeah.
You see how they've got lots of little bristles there? Now, those are there that once the robber fly has come across and swept and grabbed its... Oh, Herbert, you've got something else. I'll have a look at that now. Has caught its prey mid-air, those bristles will actually help anchor whatever it may be, whether it's a grasshopper or a dragonfly, which are just some of their favorite foods, and will be able to hold onto it nice and tight. And now it's got another adaptation. You can see it's got those beautiful big eyes. Now it needs to try and protect them in some way. So if you look around the front of their face, you should see some more short bristles. Now that's called the mystax, and it's actually a derivative of a Greek word which means mustache. And it is suspected that those bristles are very much sort of in the same way as eyelashes are to us as humans and of course the animals. It helps protect their eyes and of course their proboscis. Now as this thing flies around and looks for something to eat and captures its prey, it doesn't just have to hold on to it, it's got another weapon. And what it does, it's got a very sharp proboscis, so its mouth part. It'll stab the prey once it's grabbed hold of it and inject a neurotoxin and a proteolytic enzyme which helps digest whatever insect it may have caught's insides. And after a couple of minutes, well, it's able then to drink its breakfast. Isn't that incredible? How beautiful is that? Now, we've got something else down here. I need to go right down to the ground. Come and have a look here. David, this is going to require you to go right down, but it's quite special.
What is it?
Can you see that? Look here. Can you see it, David? Now, it looks like it's a crab spider. I'm going to just point above it over there. The little white thing that you can see, that looks very much like a crab spider. And then you can see it's caught a locust of some sort. Well, it might be that crested locust that we see so often, but it looks like a small one. Now, just looking at that, you'd think, my goodness, how on earth is such a small spider taking down a grasshopper? But it's got an entire trap set up here. Its web is beautiful. Now, of course, I'm not 100% certain if it is a crab spider. There's so many different ones, but just from the coloration and the general appearance, it looks as though it could be. And you can see that it's struggling a little bit, the grasshopper, so I think it got tangled up in the web, which would have triggered the spider to come out of its hiding place. And very much like the robber flies injects a venom into its prey, so does the spider. I'm not sure what venom the spider has. It's nothing really significant for us as humans. We wouldn't be affected by it. But probably something along the lines of a neurotoxin. And you can see that that little locust is slowly starting to slip in towards dreamland. And very much the same thing as a robber fly. It'll also have some proteolytic enzymes that'll help digest the insides. Hello, Lucian, who's a new viewer. Welcome. It's great to have you here. Now, well, you've asked how long can I lay on the ground before I get annoyed by the bugs. We'll see, because I'll probably jump up in a bit of a flash and let off a bit of a girly scream as well. I can feel a couple of ants crawling around. They've gone underneath my shirt, but that's not too bad, and they're on my sleeve. Don't take me away. I need to finish a bushwalk today. Hopefully they don't inconvenience us. But this is just amazing, so thank you, Herbert, for spotting it. I did see something moving, but from where I was, it really just looked like a curled up leaf. And that's what's so incredible about these bushwalks, is that once you get down onto the ground and have a look at a different level, it's just amazing what you can see. There are so many ants moving around here too. And I think that once the spider is finished with this ant, so that's really just waiting for the insect to digest from the inside, and then it will, very much like the robber fly, as I said, it will sort of suck its prey out, and then the ants will utilize what's left of this little locust. They will take the legs back, they will take the outside sort of all the little bits of it, the head, the antenna, legs, take it all back to their burrow, which I presume they've got somewhere underneath the sand, seeing as though there's so many moving around. But that is just really incredible. Now, I don't think that the spider is actually going to wrap it in silk. I think that it's got itself stuck by its back legs. You can see it's caught on the web over there. Oh, sorry, I moved it. It didn't seem to bother that spider too much, though. And I'm sure it won't be too long, maybe a couple more minutes before that locust sort of stops wiggling around. Wonderful. Now I need to get up now. You're going to see how dirty I am. Try and do that gracefully. This is what happens. You just do the little wiggle, and then most of the sand falls off anyway. Right, let's carry on.